Hello everybody and welcome to today's pick a card reading. Today I want to find out what it is about you that makes people want to 𝒔𝒐 you. So I was inspired by today's reading because I was listening to the George Michael song from 2004, Freak, spelled F-R-E-E-E-K. So if you want to find out those juicy details, you want to find out why people so desperately want to 𝒔𝒐 you, I need you to pick a George Michael. I have chosen George Michael's from some of his most famous eras. So if you are a George Michael fan, you can choose your favourite George Michael era, or if you are not well versed with George, please feel free to pick the pile which you are most drawn to, because Spirit is going to guide you towards the pile which has the most insight and accurate information for you. If you need more time to meditate over these piles, please feel free to pause the video here and I shall see you in your reading. Hello there, pile number one, and welcome to your reading. I will be doing this reading on the fly, so I'll be waiting for Spirit to spit out the cards. So please bear with me while I shuffle. Oh, okay, so there was one card that definitely wanted to come out, but a couple of other ones fell out with it, which I do not feel the instinctual urge to take. Okay, and please bear in mind as well that some of these cards do have more explicit imagery on them, so some of them are going to have to be for my eyes only, guys, but I will let you know what cards come out, okay? So we've got the Hermit, which makes me think that you and the Empress. Oh, this is really nice energy. Okay, oh my gosh. Okay, with the Hermit and the Empress, I don't know why I'm dropping my cards left, right and centre at the moment. The Hermit and the Empress. Now this tells me that you are very high standards. Okay, I do sense that you are somebody who's very good at giving it to yourself. You get in some S.E.X.W situations and I do feel you walking away from them thinking I might as well have just spent a night in on my own and I would have been more satisfied. And that's, yeah, it happens to the best of us, but I do sense that you have it quite a lot, okay? I do feel like you are somebody who is highly attractive, and I do sense you to be somebody who has all the curves in the right places, I want to say, but I also want to say that you are somebody who visually looks good from all angles. Now you may be somebody who does like to watch themselves in the act, and I won't be surprised if you're actually somebody who does touch yourself in the mirror and things like that. You may be somebody who, when you're dressed up, ready to go on a night out, or when you try on some new lingerie that you've bought, that alone may be able to kind of get you going, because you are very turned on by yourself, by the vision of yourself, and that is absolutely amazing, because that just shows like true self-love and true self-satisfaction. But I do think at times this may make it very difficult for you in S.E.X.W situations, because people tend to, you're very hard to satisfy, let's put it that way. I feel like you're very fixed on the kind of person that you want, okay? You're very fixed on them. So I do sense because of this, you're very reserved. I think a lot of people want to 𝒔𝒐 you, but you're just not interested. And I do think this makes people want you even more. I think it's this kind of energy where you're just like, look, like I've said no, but they just don't give up. I wouldn't be surprised if you're somebody whose DMs is just full of people wanting to get with you, okay? You're that kind of energy. It's very much a look but can't touch kind of energy, and I think that turns a hell of a lot of people on. I do think I did mention that I do feel like you're extremely attractive, okay? You're extremely attractive, but you're just you're out of people's leagues. You're out of so many people's leagues. You're unapproachable, and it is again that look but can't touch kind of energy. And I do think it's this energy that makes you extremely desirable. But you're somebody who's very comfortable in your own skin. You're somebody who's very comfortable in your own energy, and you don't feel the need to give that out. I definitely sense that you're somebody who has moved beyond the point where you don't need S.E.X.W attention to be fulfilled. You're very fulfilled with you know that you're S.E.X.Y. Let's put it that way. You know that you're good in bed. You know that you've got that S.H.I.T on lock, and you don't need someone to tell you that you've got all that. You know that in yourself. And again, this is another thing why people feel so much distance between you. People don't understand. Like, they're calling you beautiful. They're telling you that all the crazy things they want to do to you, and it doesn't even touch the sides when it comes to you. You're literally just, well, it doesn't even touch the surface, sorry. You're just like, okay, yeah, that's nice, thank you, bye. And again, that makes people want you even more. Okay, I want to say you're a bit of a fantasy for people, and I do think a lot of people do imagine you when they're kind of on their own and doing their thing, okay? Okay. Now, again, we've got the Hermit card here, and we've got the Devil underneath the Hermit, and I do think it's just crazy how people just want you. They want you because you don't want them. They want, the more reserved you are, the more people want you, okay? And we've also got here the King of Swords, okay? And that is the, it's the self-control you have. You have this self-control, and you have this self-respect. And again, it's that kind of self-respect that no one can penetrate, no matter how much, how many compliments they give you, no matter whether they offer to take you out for dinner. Like, no, like, you have a particular type, and you cannot be bought. You cannot be bribed, okay? Your body is a temple. Your body is sacred, and you're very aware of this. But I do sense you also have this energy where you have to be the only one, okay? You are looking for your special somebody where they are only fantasizing about you, okay? This also gives me the energy of potentially you being quite expressive with your S.E.X.Y energy online, okay? And I don't mean that in like a beggy kind of way or a thirst trap kind of way. I just think like you look so good that when you take a picture of yourself, people, no matter what, people can't help but fantasize about you or imagine you naked, okay? Yeah, you're that kind of person where you could literally be wearing something quite baggy, and people will be zoning in on your, like, your S.E.X.Y bits, and you'll be like, that wasn't even a sexy picture, basically. And people would just be, they'll be able to find the sexiness in it, let's put it that way, because there's just something about your energy that is incredibly enticing and magnetizing, okay? So I wouldn't be surprised as well, okay, if you may have had a past, or this could be a present, and this is a little bit different to what I've been saying, okay? This is a bit of a side story here. So I don't know whether in the past or maybe in the present you have done some things online which have earned you extra money when it comes to your body. It could be modeling, it could be a past career in modeling, but also with the Six of Wands energy here does talk about you being very particular with who you give that energy to. You are looking for somebody who's going to worship you, and that is absolutely fabulous and absolutely great, because everyone should worship you, okay? You should never be with someone who's not worshipping you, but you are generally looking for that person where you are the only one. Like, I think you're somebody who, you may actually have a Scorpio Venus, thinking about it, but you could be somebody who you'd be really turned off even having a partner just mentioning that another person is attractive. And it's not because you're insecure. It's not that at all. I do sense a lot of security here, and I do think that's why you're very reserved with your energy, but it's just more the fact that you could even be Leo Venus, thinking about it, but it's more the fact that you know how much of a prize you are, okay? And you tend to perform better when you are the only one on the person's mind. You may find that you can control people with your S.E.X.Y energy. Like, you may find people can't fall to your feet when you express yourself S.E.X.Y. It's like people are at your mercy. There's something about your energy, there's something about the way that you look that you make people go weak, and you tend to be able to control people when you utilize this aspect of yourself. And we've got all night long here, which makes me think you could be making money while you sleep, or when it comes to like your body, do you know what I mean? If you have decided to go down the route of gaining some extra cash because of the way that you look or the kind of energy that you have, and again, ain't nothing wrong with that. But with full body OG, I do think you have this ability to entice all of the senses. I do feel like you're somebody who may have heard from previous partners that it's been, sleeping with you is like sleeping with a PORN star. Being with you is like you may remind them of their like teen crush, okay, their teen celebrity idol, even the men or the women that they used to put on their wall when they're in their teens. It's like you're really good quality. Let's put it that way. You're a really good quality person. You've got the looks, you've got the personality, and when people are in S.E.X.W situations with you, they really do feel like they're living out their fantasies with you. You don't even have to say a word. In all honesty, like, I really feel with your energy, you don't have to say anything. You don't even have to really put on much of a show. People are just enticed by your energy and the way that you look, okay, as superficial as that sounds. And with the Ten of Wands here, the depiction here is like two women like pouring wine in a man's mouth, and I really do think it's like that drunk in love kind of energy. You get people drunk in love. I honestly think you are highly attractive here, and I do think that might be like that thing that makes people so desperate to be with you. Okay, you may also be somebody who enjoys like the 69 position. Okay, if you do, let me know if you feel comfortable to do so. Or you may find a lot of people express that they want to 69 you, okay, because there's something here about the 69 position that I'm picking up on. But again, you know, you're somebody who has a lot of people who fantasize over you. I would not be surprised if you're not somebody who, like, you know, sells content of yourself in a sexual manner. I do think a lot of people will go on your social media and they may actually use you or your images or something in that kind of way, and you don't even have to be posing in an S.E.X.W pose. Like, literally, people are like, they find the, like, honestly, I mentioned it before, you could be wearing baggy clothes and people will still zone in on, like, they'll find something S.E.X.Y about it because you just have that energy. It's in your auric field. And I do want to say there could be like a Scorpio Venus here, okay, but I'm also sensing a lot of Leo because I just sense your energy like being really expansive. So when you are expressing that S.E.X.W energy, it expands far and it's extremely intense and it just drives people absolutely wild. Okay then, pile number one. I hope this made sense for you. If it did, I'd love you to drop me a like, and if you feel comfortable to do so, express down below in the comments. If you like content like this, please subscribe because I would love to see more of you, and I shall see you in your next reading. Goodbye. Hello there, pile number two, and welcome to your reading. Let's find out what it is about you that makes people desperately want to 𝒂𝒐𝒈𝒂𝒈. Okay then, so I do feel like you are somebody who is, you've got that wifey and mistress energy in check. It's like you're both the wife and the mistress. So I do really sense that you're somebody who people are highly attracted to, yet once they've had you, they always want to like wife you or tie you down. This makes me think that you're somebody who is very skilled in the bedroom. Like, once people have you, they want more of you. It's like the Pringles. Once you pop, you can't stop. And that is you. You are a Pringle. And again, it's that thing, like, you're so skilled at what you do that people want to invest with you. Like, they want that SHIT again and again and again. I do sense you have this intuition, this very strong intuition when it comes to bedroom activities. You know how to navigate people's bodies. And I do think it doesn't matter what kind of person you're with, it doesn't matter who they are, what background they're from or anything. It's like you have that intuition where you're able to navigate people's bodies. It's like you just know where to touch on people. And I do think this makes you somebody where, like, once they've had you, they can't get any better anywhere else, okay? And obviously this is why they want to invest. It's like no one has done it to them like you have done it to them before. The energy that's coming out for your reading is like a relationship reading. Let's put it that way. It's like people want to be with you. You are not somebody that like is a one-time FC UK. Like, people, sorry, I had a card that flipped upside down here and I feel like I need to take out the Two of Swords, okay? You're not somebody that people want a one-time FC UK with. I do reckon that you're somebody, even if you have entered situations with people where you Maybe you've not, you know, been in bed with them because you're looking for a relationship. Maybe you've just wanted a good time. You may find when it comes to like people like that, so we're going to call them FC UK buddies, okay? When it comes to like situations with FC UK buddies, if you are somebody who has been in that situation, you will probably find that they always want to settle down with you, and you may think, for God's sake, like, I just want a little bit of fun, why can't I just have some fun? But no, everybody wants to settle down with you, okay? And I do think this makes, I think you're somebody who gets a lot of attention as well. I think you get a lot of attention, a lot of suitors, and this does leave you in a position of indecision when it comes to relationships and sexual encounters with the Two of Swords here, okay? You've got all these options and you're thinking, I don't know which one to go for. I do actually feel with you, maybe there's some Libra energy here. I do feel with you that potentially you may decide to just not make a decision, and you may decide to be single because of this like overwhelm of people like jumping in your DMs, people wanting to date you, you know, fun encounters that turn into serious encounters and things like that. You really are people's ideal of their perfect like wifey or their perfect husband, okay? So we're not talking about genders here, all right? Although sometimes, because I'm a female, I always act like I'm talking to the females, but there is no genders here, okay? Honestly, I will always correct myself when I do just zone in on a particular gender. But yes, no matter whether you're male or female, they look at you like wifey or hubby, like you're the person I want to wife. I don't know whether you even get friends. You may have a lot of friends actually who say like, when are you going to be my wife, or when are you going to be my husband, when are you going to finally like give your head a wobble and marry me, like little jokes like that, but really there's like a lot of truth in those jokes, okay? You might be like, oh, that's sweet, but really that person is probably in love with you. You may actually find that you have a lot of again, like friends that want to FCUK you, and again, it doesn't matter what gender they are. I do feel like with you it could even be the same sex, okay? The same SEX, the same gender as you. You know, you may be heterosexual, they may be, you know, somewhat heterosexual, but they want to, there's something about you, like you're so, people, I wanted to say edible, but I don't even think it's just edible. I feel like people want to consume you. There's something that you have that people want. And what this does is it kind of twists the energy into like this sexual energy and this really strong desire to have you, okay? But there's something about your energy that people want, and it doesn't even have to be sexually, but a lot of people will want to consume it, and the only way they'll know to consume it is to kind of have your body. And I'm getting more of that wifey energy here. It's like you're the perfect trophy wife or husband. You've got to be really attractive here. You've got to be really attractive. I just sense like a really pleasant appearance with you, okay? Someone who looks good in all situations, looks good in all outfits, you know, somebody who just, someone as well that a lot of people think, I would love to introduce this person to my parents. But you make people put in the work. You really make people put in the work to get you, to have you. I do get this energy that you may be somebody who has considered like threesomes and things like that, okay? You may be somebody who has entered into threesomes or, you know, more. Okay, so I do get that energy from you. But again, in those situations, I feel like you are most probably center of attention there. And no matter who you get with and no matter who you settle down with, there's always somebody else who wants your attention, okay? Like you literally are people's wish fulfillment here with the Sun. And this one isn't even that sexual. It's like, again, we got I made love for the first time, and I do think this is a lot of people's ideas when they sleep with you. They fall in love. You have this energy that makes people fall in love. I actually think the reason why people want to FCUK you obviously is because you have something they want, this energy that they want. Again, the Sun comes out, that's this soul energy, and people want a bit of that. But it's also like you have the gift of making people fall in love with you. Now, I won't be surprised if you actually gain a lot with this gift. Maybe you're even somebody who people are highly generous with, Okay, they're highly generous with you because people just fall in love with you. And I don't think you're somebody who manipulates people at all. I don't think you manipulate this. My gosh, you so easily could manipulate people with this energy because this is such a powerful energy that you have. But I won't be surprised if you get people who kind of like offer to like lend you money or give you money, give you gifts, give you time, help you out in times where you think, wow, that was really generous. And it is because like these people who offer these things to you have actually fell in love with you. You're so desirable. I really sense with you a really pure heart as well, a really pure heart. And it could be this pure heart that people want to consume. I really do feel as well that you are somebody who enjoys being watched. Now I did sense like with you, it's like there's multiple people involved, and I do think there's multiple people because multiple people do want to bed you, multiple people do want you, they want to actually wife you. Once they bedded you, they want to wife you. Like this is all husband you, this is the energy that you have, this is the gift that you have. But at the same time, I do think you are very much about people watching as well. Okay, so even though I'm gaining a little bit of like a more introverted energy here, I think you could be one of those undercover extroverts, okay? Somebody who's secretly very extroverted, or somebody who may have been extroverted as a child, but you've been humbled in your adult life, so you've turned more introverted. But I do feel like you are somebody who likes to be watched, okay? You may be someone who likes to record yourself doing stuff to yourself, or record yourself when you're with other people, or whether you're somebody who likes to do it in public places, okay? I'm really gathering this energy of you wanting to include other people as well, okay? You may, even though I think you're super humble, you may be somebody who's very aware that a lot of people are interested in you, and again, like, it's, I don't know, there's something about you wanting to include other people in this, okay? And I do think you may be somebody who is very into threesomes, or somebody who fantasizes about that, okay? But also fantasizes about people watching you. All right then. Pile number 2. I'm going to leave that there. This reading wasn't as kind of like kinky as I thought. But with you guys, it's a lot deeper than just the S.E.X. Like, people want more from you. You have like this really hypnotizing and enticing gift. And yeah, like that's way more powerful than being able to like do the splits and bounce on a D. Do you know what I mean? Like, so yeah. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it resonated. If it did, please drop me a like. If you feel comfortable to do so, please comment down below. If you do like content like this, please subscribe, because I would love to see more of you. And pile number 2, I shall see you next time. Goodbye. Hello there, pile number 3. Let's have a look and see what it is about you that makes people want to desperately FCUKU. I will be doing today's reading on the fly, so I'm going to wait until Spirit spits out the cards to give me the messages. Okay, so bear with me while I shuffle. Now, oh, Spirit spoke quite quickly for you. Okay, we've got the Knight of Swords and the Magician. Now, this does give me an energy which tells me that you may be a little bit of a lone wolf. Somebody who has your life in check, okay? Someone who has your life in check, so you don't necessarily need a partner, okay? So if somebody comes along who fits the bill for a partner, of course you're going to go for it. You know, you're not damaged. You've not got anything like that. It's more the fact that if somebody can't live up to your standards, you're not going to waste your time with them. And I think because you have these like really high standards and this level of independence, I think you may actually get depicted as a bit of a player energy, and I generally don't think you are a player, okay? You've also got the 9 of Pentacles here, which is beautiful, which also talks about independence. But mainly when we talk about Pentacles, we are talking about finances, we're talking about stability, okay? So you've got your own stability. You don't need a partner, Okay, you don't need a partner to bring you stability, but you also don't need a partner to big you up to make you feel better in yourself, okay? You have all of that intact. You know that you're a prize. You know that you are the SHIT, okay? You don't need anybody to validate you. You may be like a Taurus, but I could be looking at a Taurus here. Could be looking at Taurus, could be looking at a Leo. I'm also sensing a little bit of Aquarius here, but I'm also seeing Capricorn. Okay, and even a little bit of Aries. I know I've mentioned quite a few zodiac signs here, but I'm sensing all of those zodiac signs, okay? I would not be surprised if you did actually have a lot of Aries in your chart, okay? I feel like I've already said this in one of the piles, but I do think you're somebody who will walk away from situations, and if you know you can do it to yourself better, like you won't go back for seconds. I think a lot of people can't handle you as well. I think you definitely have... you have a skill. You have this skill. I actually do sense, and I don't want to offend anyone here, I do sense that you are somebody who has had a lot of SE-actual experience. Now, I don't know whether you've been in a relationship for a very long time and you've actually learned the skill of SEX through being in a long-term relationship, okay? You understand the importance of being able to please another person and not only yourself. Or whether you are somebody who has had a lot of SE-actual encounters or partners, so that you have actually like built up a bit of a skill for the art of SEX, okay? But I do actually sense that you are in a phase at the moment where you may be pretty single and you may be doing it to yourself, okay? So even though I have gathered that you have had a lot of people around that you've been like practicing with, I do think you are in a phase at the moment where it's just been like you, okay? So I do sense this is why you are in that kind of energy of like, look, I could do it to myself. Why would I need anyone else to do it for me? Okay, maybe you're even in a bit of an SE-actual rut at the moment, I want to say. Maybe you're being a little bit, I don't know, maybe you've just been out of action for a little while. And it is kind of like that energy of, what's the point? What's the point? Okay, so I do sense a little bit of an SE-actual rut here. Okay, we've got the Three of Swords here as well, and the Three of Swords is depicted in a lady kind of like shooing somebody away. Okay, so I do think that's you at the moment. Like you may have a lot of career stuff on your mind at the moment, so you're not really thinking about SEX as much. Okay. Or you've had your fun. You've had your fun, and now you're ready to settle down with someone who can like pleasure you. Okay, but you do have that adventurous nature. You do have that really adventurous nature in you, okay? You do want it deep down. I think maybe in the past you have been very, again, like I said in the past, like you've had a lot of experience, but you seem to be in some kind of rut at the moment. I do think you're looking for more now. You are really looking to settle down and to invest with somebody now, and you're not looking to have that frivolous kind of SEX, okay? You're looking to do it with people who, you're looking for another long-term relationship again, let's put it that way, okay? Now, I do sense that you, I do sense that you are somebody who, you like it from behind, okay? I do sense that you're somebody who likes it from behind, but I also sense that you're somebody who has that like adventurous nature where you do like it in the butt, okay? I do feel like if you've clicked on this video, I think you're very aware that I may touch upon subjects like this, but I do think you are somebody who likes it in the butt, okay? And again, that goes for that really adventurous nature that you have. You like to explore, you like to be adventurous with it, but you've done all that exploration and you're looking to settle down now. Okay. I think you're also looking for someone that you can show off. I definitely think you're looking for someone that you can show off. You're looking for someone who you're actually physically attracted to now. Okay, I really sense that in your energy as well. You're looking for someone who you're actually physically attracted to as well as emotionally attracted to. Your heart's involved now. Your heart's involved. You're not just thinking with your genitalia right now. Your heart's involved. And I do think you've got a lot of people around you at the moment who want to give you a good time. Okay, I even think you may have people from your past who you have had interactions with in that way who are like, hey, let's have a night in, let's do something. And you're really trying to avoid these situations at the moment. You're really trying to avoid these situations where you're gonna have like it's like it just doesn't interest you anymore, but you've definitely still got it in you, but for some reason I just think you're somebody who's on the dating scene right now and you're actually looking to settle down. You're really looking to settle down right now. I think the thing about you that really makes people want to 𝒂𝒐𝒈 you is the fact that you are so adventurous when it comes to the bedroom. You are an extremely fun person to be around when the clothes are on and when the clothes are off. Okay, but I think you've had your time, you've exhausted that, and now you're ready to only give that that element of adventure to the person who deserves it. Okay, you've done your thing, you've played around, okay, and I want to say you've played around, but now you are done with that. What's that song? And I don't want to be a player no more. Yeah, like that. That is the song that's in my head with you guys, okay? So I don't know, I feel really bad with this part because I've not pulled out all of these kinks, but it's like you've tamed the beast within. That's the best way I can describe it. You've tamed that beast within that wanted all this frivolous fun, this frivolous S.E.X., okay? You know you've got it. You know you're sexy. You know you're good at all that stuff. You know that you're great in the bedroom, but you've played around so much. You've experimented so much now, and you're ready to settle down. You're ready to integrate all those things that you've learned from experimentation and give it to one special person. And the thing about you that is enticing and incredibly S.E.X.y is the fact that you are so much fun in the bedroom. It's like no one is gonna have a better time with anyone else than they would with you. I want to even say you're wild. You're extremely wild in the bedroom. You are that kind of person who's like, anything goes. We can do it on a plane. We can do it in a supermarket toilet. We can do it in the back of the car in a public car park. Literally, you are so much fun, and that is the part of you that people want. They want that fun and that freedom you bring in the bedroom, okay? But you're not looking to give that out just anywhere. You're looking for your special person now. Okay, I'm gonna leave that there, pile number 3. Again, I feel like that one was a little bit vague, but I just sense that your energy is just so ready to settle down. Your energy just, yeah, you've had the fun, you've done all that stuff, you've got the t-shirt, you've got the mug, and now you're ready to sip tea with somebody from that mug and share that t-shirt on a cold winter's night. I don't even know what I'm on about anymore, guys. Okay then, point number 3. If you like this video, please drop it a like. If you resonated, I would love to hear from you down below in the comments if you feel comfortable to express yourself down there. Also, if you like content like this, please subscribe because I would love to make more content like this for you and I want to see more of you. Part number 3, thank you for watching and I shall see you next time. Goodbye. Hello there, part number 4. Welcome to your reading. Let's have a look and see whether we can find out what makes you incredibly enticing and why people want to 𝒂𝒐𝒈. Okay then, so we have the 7 of Swords out here, and I definitely sense that this is the energy of the fact that people don't expect you to be a freak, okay? You may look very cute, you may look very innocent, or you may be very quiet on the outside, but when people get you behind closed doors, you let loose. You have this wild side, you have this freaky side. You are the best of both worlds, okay? And I do think you do have the ability to make people's cup overflow, because 1, you are wifey and mistress all in one, but 2, I do think you have the ability to make people OG prematurely, because you tend to take them by surprise. They do not expect you to have this wild side, okay? I think when people bed you, they expect it to be this pleasant experience, and then they end up having a full buffet. Let's put it that way. They think they're going for a snack and they end up getting a full buffet. And I think this makes you extremely addictive, okay? Now you are highly attractive, and I definitely sense this with the Ace of Wands here, okay? But we also have the Hermit card here. I do think I do sense you are somebody who doesn't put it out, okay? You don't put it out very easily, but you are highly attractive. I really actually sense this petiteness with you. I sense you being quite petite and really cute. And if you are male, again, I sense you having like a more slender kind of figure, still nice, still really toned, but a more slender kind of figure and these really cute facial features. Okay, I do sense you are really quiet. Yeah, again, it's this Hermit with the Ace of Wands. It's that polarity. You're super quiet, like people don't expect it from you, and then you come out with this Ace of Wands and you're like, wow, like you literally light up the room when it comes to S.E.X. Like you have this really dirty side to you. Okay, definitely sensing that. Now I do think a lot of people want to kind of be in a relationship with you as soon as they've had S.E.X. with you, because you are like ultimate fantasy. You have the looks, you have like the kind of presentability that they want in a partner. Yet in the bedroom, it's a bit, I don't want to sound like really crude here and I don't want to offend anyone, but it's just the way I'm going to phrase it. You're a bit like a you're a bit like a prostitute. I can't even say these words on here, okay? It's really difficult to do these more like erotic kind of videos because I can't say half the words on here. But again, you know, it's you are the epitome of like the perfect person that they want to be with, but then you have this like freak in the sheets energy. Like you have this energy where it's like anything goes. I'm feeling like Christina Aguilera dirty right now, okay? That is you. Watch that video and I really do feel like that is your kind of energy, okay? You like the sweat. You like to like go in all like the naughtiest places, and yeah, like, I don't know, like I feel like I want to do you. Like I really actually feel like this kind of energy is super exciting, okay? And that is your energy. You're really exciting to be in the bedroom with. I would even say that you're somebody, even when you're in like quite difficult relationships, okay? If you're in a relationship and things are going a little bit sour, I think people don't want to let you go because you are just so good in the bedroom. Honestly, when somebody has had someone like you, they're going to struggle to find someone else like that, okay? Because yes, there are other people who are like really skilled in the bedroom like you, but there isn't many people out there who have like that presentable appearance yet are so like down and dirty in the bedroom, okay? Let's put it that way. And I do think you're somebody who likes to, well, again, I said about the surprise thing, like you surprise people, but I think you like the element of surprise as well. And I do think you like to be surprised when it comes to like sexual interactions. You know, you like to be taken off guard. You like to be like pulled into like the public toilets, or you like to be like pushed up against the wall while you're in the middle of cooking dinner. Like you don't mind that kind of thing. It's like, all right, I will watch the stove whilst you go down on me from behind. Okay, like it's that kind of energy. You guys, like, do you know what? I've had some piles which have been quite tame, like really tame, and then this pile is just like, yeah, let's do it all. Now I think even when a lot of people who have had interactions with you recite the interactions with you afterwards and they touch themselves over it, okay? But also if you're in a relationship, I do sense that your partner only thinks of you when they actually touch themselves when you're not around, okay? Someone may need to hear that, but I do really sense that because again, it's that thing, like no one can top you. And I do think you have this ability to go all night again. Like it's just this like energy where like there's a lot of energy. Yeah, there's a lot of energy within your energy. I do think you're somebody with a very high S.E.X. drive, actually. Yeah, you're somebody with a very high S.E.X. drive with chemical reaction. I do think you are somebody who may have a lot of testosterone, whether you're male or female, you've got high testosterone levels, okay? You do like S.E.X. And I do think if you are female, for instance, okay, and it's just an example, I do feel like if you are a female, you are somebody who either likes S.E.X. as often as your partner, or someone who even likes S.E.X. more than your partner. I think you actually could be somebody who wears your partner out and they're like, whoa, I never thought I could meet someone who liked S.E.X. as much as me or wanted it as much as me, but here we go, here we are. You're always ready for it, okay? And I do think you're that kind of person that you could be, you know, in the office in the day or whatever you do for work, and you can just see like an explicit image and you're just like, right, I'm on it. When I go home, I'm gonna get FCUK'd, okay? I really feel that. And then we also got Tell Me How Dirty I Am. And again, that is you. Like you like to get down and dirty. Like you like, I think you really like it rough as well, okay? I do sense you do like a bit of rough. It's like a sport for you guys. S.E.X is like a sport for you guys, because I do actually feel that this is somebody who has a lot of energy, okay? And this may not be for everybody, but I do feel somebody in the energy field who has a lot of energy, but they don't necessarily do sports or work out. And you like to release this energy in S.E.X, okay? So it really is like a sport for you, okay? And again, you know, if you're not getting enough S.E.X from like a partner or anything like that, I do think you are going to be somebody who does push themselves regularly, okay? You may even be somebody who needs to do it like every day, just to kind of release that extra pumped up energy you have. You also could be somebody who has quite a stressful career. And again, this is how you relieve the stress. Okay, pile number 3, that was your reading. If you like this video, please drop it a like. If you feel comfortable to comment which pile you claimed, and yeah, if you feel comfortable to, if you feel comfortable to share which pile you claimed, please comment down below. Also, if you like content like this and you want to see more of it, please subscribe, because I want to see more of you. And I shall see you in your next reading. Goodbye.